Georgia O'Keeffe, Mr. Simon, and Kennedy Center. Life's Dream, number 26.
Ignore that lady behind the curtains. This is Lifestream number 141, a hysterical story about Scott Simon, Georgia O'Keeffe, and the Kennedy Center. It's all about who you know.
Sailing on the Atlantic Sea, I love cruise, hit the rocks. Sailing on the Atlantic Sea, I love cruise, hit the rocks. Shipwrecked, stranded on Manhattan Island. As I lay on the shore, the hostile natives blow their horns, and as I lay on the shore, the hostile natives blow their horns. They blow their horns. This is no paradise, and it's lonely on Manhattan Island. it skips across the wire. Call for help as it skips across the wire, and spot the signal smoking from my suffocating fire. This jungle ain't no place to be for a desperate man like me. Ah, this jungle ain't no place to be for a desperate man like me. For a desperate man like me. And I'm dying, stranded on Manhattan Island. And I'm dying, stranded on Manhattan. I love.
That was Manhattan Island.
You could tell.
It was written right after 9/11. And it's available on the Traveling Chamber Blues show. It features Randy Sabine, who does a phenomenal solo on that piece. So if you don't have it, you got to get it. It's quite gorgeous. So good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to take you, flowers are the theme of the day, yes. I'm going to take you on a little tour.
If our Wi-Fi will hang in there.
Yes, if the Wi-Fi will hang in. This print is of a Georgia O'Keeffe painting. She, of course, was the mother of modern American art. And this painting is from her personal collection. It was her favorite piece. It was never for sale, but it became available to the public only after her death. And an inspiring quote, which is kind of a theme for today as well, from Georgia O'Keeffe is, "I've been absolutely terrified every moment of my life, and I've never let it keep me from doing a single thing I've wanted to do." So it is story time. Whoops.
It almost was hospital time.
Yes, and we're going to come to the story couch.
Now, take us down Storybook Lane.
Storybook Lane, Storybook Couch. So the National Symphony Orchestra at Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. was presenting 2 days of Corky and his symphonic music, which is included. They did William Russo's street music, as well as some of Corky's symphonic blues sonatas.
So this was around, we haven't figured it out yet, I think 1983, 1984. I had a number of interviews scheduled in D.C., including one with Larry King. I should show you this. Let me pull it in. Okay. For those that don't know, this is the person holding the camera for us.
That's Stan.
That's
our
Stan,
third
yeah.
cameraman.
So I had a number of interviews, one with Larry King. I gotta put this down. And then one with, excuse me for jumping around there, one with Scott Simon. That's Scott Simon there. This was last year, 2019. That's Karen Hobart Flynn, the president of the CEO of Common Cause. And this is me and Scott. We were friends since the 70s, very dear friends. I worked with him in the 70s early 70s on a political campaign, but that's totally a whole other story. So let me get back to the, I should show you, yeah. So this is what brought us to Washington. This was Chamber Blues 2019 at the City Winery.
talk, dear. You just talk, that's all. Take it, Courtney, okay? That's all. Just talk. Just talk. Just talk.
With our special guest, bodacious diva, Lynn Jordan. There she is. Hi, Lynn. Okay. So now... So this is, as I said, about 1983-84. And this is all around the Kennedy Center concerts. The Smithsonian, the Smithsonian.
See that fast 8 times.
Yeah, Smithsonian. The Smithsonian was having a special retrospective on Georgia O'Keeffe.
My favorite artist.
And Holly said, quote, "We are getting up very early tomorrow, darling, and I know where we're going with the few hours free
That you have.
that we have in Washington, D.C. So the first thing in the morning, we found ourselves standing in a long line with like-minded people. However, we learned very quickly when we finally arrived at the concession is that all these other people, unlike us, were trying to get tickets for future dates because they already knew that today's exhibit had been sold out long in advance. We explained to the person that was taking the, dealing with all of this concession, that we were only available today and really needed to see this exhibit. The woman apologized and quickly reached into her toolkit for ways to dismiss desperate people. She recommended we sign up for the standby list and added, "Though the list is quite long, anything is possible."
So I said, my husband has an interview with Scott Simon this afternoon, and then we are completely tied up for the next 2 days, and then we're leaving town. And this is the only time we have to see this exhibit. Well, the woman looked quite surprised. "You mean our Scott Simon of National Public Radio?" I said, "Yes, that's right, that's the one." She said, "Please, wait here." We could hear the sound of her heels as they clickety-clacked and echoed down a long corridor. She came back quickly with a smartly dressed woman in a suit. The woman introduced herself as the curator.
The curator.
I understand you have an interview this afternoon with Mr. Scott Simon, and you'd very much like to see this exhibit. I said, yes, I really would. And she said, "Well, would you accompany me right now before the doors open?" I nearly fainted. A private showing with the curator? Oh my God. My arms were sore from pinching myself.
So when we arrived at the NPR studios, it was so great to see Scott again. He invited us into the office and he said, "So, what did you two do today?" "Well, Scott, we saw Georgia O'Keeffe. We saw that exhibit." Scott laughed and just howled. "Good one, Corky. What did you really do?" I said, "No, Scott, we really did see the O'Keeffe show." He went, "Come on, you two, stop teasing me." This is really almost, we never forgot what he said. Has to be very close to verbatim. "Come on, you two, stop teasing me now. I know for a fact you did not see that show. First, it's been sold out for weeks. Second, I myself was just there only last week. And the closest I came to seeing a Georgia O'Keeffe exhibit was viewing these stupid note cards that I purchased from the gift shop." And then he tossed the cards across the desk and he said, "So how is that even possible that you saw this exhibit?" And I said, "Well, Scott, we dropped your name." He went, "What? How? What?" I said, "Yes, and we got a private tour from the curator." "What? No way." "Yes way, Scott." Scott just sat there in shock. And then Holly offered the salt in the wound, the coup de grace, the final blow. Let me get this.
So, Scott,
No, not yet.
just remember, it's not who you are, it's who you know.
Ta-da! So that's the Scott Simon story. Hi, Scott. I hope you're watching.
You might be.
Okay. So here's one of my favorite sort of blues, rhythm and blues. I don't know what kind of song it is, but Sam Lay used to play this a lot with Siegel Shaw. I really loved it. And when he sat in with Chamber Blues, this is one of the tunes I always asked him to play. So here we go.
So we dedicate this to Sam Lay and Michael Lay out there. Hi, Sammy Whammy. Hi, Michael.
Yeah. Michael watches a lot. So hi, Michael. We love you so much. there you go. And I'd like to announce that coming up soon on a live stream, we're going to have some guests
This will be so cool.
that we're going to interview and show a little piece of the interview, highlights of the interview on the live stream. We have coming up on Wednesday, I have a meeting with David Amram. Unbelievable. I mean, this is the Renaissance
He
man
is extraordinary.
of all Renaissance men. And he was the composer in residence at the New York Philharmonic with Bernstein. He played with Willie Nelson a lot. His roommate, you ready for this, was Charlie Parker. He took care of Charlie Parker. He was really close friends with Ferlinghetti and Allen
Ginsberg.
and Kerouac. And I'm going to show a photo of him and Allen Ginsberg and Kerouac. He's just this amazing guy, and he's 90 now.
He's written over 200 compositions, and he has a birthday party nearly every year at Carnegie Hall, so he's much beloved.
Yeah, so this is going to be really great. I don't know when we're going to have it. Hopefully, maybe possibly Friday. And then I have an interview coming up with my incredible genius sound engineer who has such a deep understanding of the value of the sonic phenomenon. His love-hate relationship with technology and the equipment is used for the purpose of creating, honoring sonic phenomena.
So
And we have some other people coming up, other interviews. It's going to be fun.
So we have a good friend, Howard Levy, is watching.
Howard!
And
we're going to do one with Howard.
Howard,
If he agrees.
absolutely, and Howard and Corky have a concert coming up very soon. And so...
That we're not doing.
No, you are doing it with Pavel Reutman, and that should be...
We're doing it online.
That's right, and that should be a lot of fun. And your dear friend Richie Marks is watching today, and from Colorado.
Richie.
Hi Howard, hi Richie, hi Jim, hi Sandy Wong, and we'll see you all soon.
So,
See
have
you
a great time. We're going to finish now with the flowers.
See you soon.
We love you. We love you all.
Georgia
I'll get
O'Keeffe.
back to the comments. And also, this will be up on YouTube in a few hours. And Howard, before we say goodbye, I know I have the project I have to send you, but I'm going to do that after all of these things that I have to do today. And then, boom, your project's coming.
Okay,
We love you.
all right.
Bye-bye.